You brush your teeth every morning, right? Well, what if I told you that this simple habit could be slowly destroying your health? And that's just the beginning. There are 7 everyday habits you're doing right now that are silently sabotaging your body. And number 5 will absolutely shock you. Most people think they're living healthy lives. They eat their vegetables, maybe hit the gym occasionally, and avoid the obvious bad stuff. But here's the terrifying truth. Some of the most dangerous health habits hide in plain sight, disguised as normal, everyday activities. Stick around, because what you're about to discover could add years to your life. Let's start with something you probably did this morning, sitting on the toilet while scrolling your phone. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. When you sit on the toilet for extended periods, you're putting unnecessary pressure on your rectal veins, leading to hemorrhoids. But here's what most people don't know. The longer you sit, the more your pelvic floor muscles weaken, which can lead to serious digestive issues later in life. Studies show that people who spend more than 10 minutes on the toilet are 70% more likely to develop these problems. But wait until you hear about the habit that's even more common. Using your smartphone before bed. I know, you've heard this before, but do you know why it's so dangerous? It's not just about blue light ruining your sleep. Recent research discovered something far more disturbing. The electromagnetic radiation from your phone, when placed near your head for hours every night, disrupts your brain's natural detoxification process. Your brain literally can't clean itself properly. This leads to a buildup of toxic proteins associated with Alzheimer's and dementia. One study tracked 5,000 people for 10 years and found that those who slept with phones within arm's reach had 40% higher cognitive decline. But there's a habit even more dangerous that you're probably doing multiple times a day. Breathing through your mouth. Yes, you read that right. Most people don't even realize they're doing it, especially while working, watching TV, or sleeping. But mouth breathing is catastrophic for your health. Here's why. When you breathe through your mouth instead of your nose, you're bypassing your body's natural air filtration system. This means more bacteria, viruses, and pollutants go directly into your lungs. But that's not even the worst part. Mouth breathing changes the structure of your face over time, narrows your airway, and reduces oxygen absorption by up to 20%. This means your organs are literally suffocating slowly, leading to chronic fatigue, brain fog, and increased risk of heart disease. And speaking of things entering your body, wait until you hear about habit number 4. Reheating food in plastic containers. You might think you're being healthy by meal prepping, but you could be poisoning yourself. When plastic is heated in the microwave, it releases chemicals called phthalates and BPA into your food. These are endocrine disruptors that mimic estrogen in your body. For men, this means lower testosterone, reduced muscle mass, and increased belly fat. For women, it increases the risk of breast cancer, PCOS, and fertility issues. A recent study found that 95% of people tested had these chemicals in their bloodstream, and the levels were directly correlated with obesity and diabetes rates. But the next habit is something 8 out of 10 people do wrong every single day. Showering with hot water every day. This is the one that shocks everyone. Hot showers feel amazing, but they're destroying your skin's protective barrier, stripping away natural oils, and killing beneficial bacteria that protect you from infections. But here's the real kicker. Hot water opens your pores, and if you're showering in regular tap water, you're absorbing chlorine, fluoride, and heavy metals directly through your skin. Your skin is your largest organ, and it absorbs up to 60% of what you put on it. Research shows that you absorb more chlorine from one hot shower than from drinking tap water all day. Chlorine has been linked to increased cancer risk, thyroid problems, and respiratory issues. But wait, there's more. Hot showers also spike your cortisol levels, your stress hormone, which over time leads to weight gain, poor sleep, and weakened immunity. Now, if those 5 habits concern you, the next 2 are even critical. Using antibacterial soap and hand sanitizers constantly. Yes, the thing you think is protecting you is actually making you sick. Your body has a microbiome, trillions of good bacteria that protect you from disease.
When you constantly use antibacterial products, you're killing these beneficial bacteria and creating antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Recent studies link the overuse of antibacterial products to increased allergies, asthma, and autoimmune diseases. Your immune system needs exposure to normal bacteria to function properly. Children raised in overly sanitized environments have 300% higher rates of allergies and immune disorders. You're not protecting yourself, you're weakening your natural defenses. And finally, the habit that might be the most dangerous of all: chronic shallow breathing and poor posture while working. This is killing you faster than smoking. When you slouch at your desk, your lung capacity decreases by up to 30%. This means less oxygen to your brain and organs. Combined with shallow breathing, you're creating a perfect storm for anxiety, depression, and chronic disease. But here's what researchers just discovered: that people with chronic poor posture have shorter lifespans and higher rates of cardiovascular disease, independent of other factors. What do you do now? Here's your action plan. Limit toilet time to 5 minutes maximum. Keep your phone at it. Set posture reminders every 30 minutes and practice deep breathing. If this video opens your eyes to the silent dangers in your daily routine, smash and subscribe for more health truths they don't want you to know.